What was your primary responsibility in your last position? Showing up for work?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Right here in loosely related stadium.
There we go.
Bro, we're running.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Hey there, welcome back to Loosely Related. As always, I'm your host, Jackson Weddle, and this week we'll be hanging out with Travis and Hannah from Career Services.
Hello.
Can you guys tell us a little bit about what you do and what goes on in Career Services?
So Career Services helps faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends, community members, basically anyone who walks into the office with resumes, cover letters, interviewing, job search, internship search. Did I miss anything?
About anything related to careers we help with.
Well, we're very excited to have you guys here today. We have a very fun game called Question Qualifications. Little foreshadowing there. So how it's going to work is we're going to go into an interview, and the person being interviewed is going to have headphones on with loud blasting music so they can't hear anything. And just try to get through the interview as cleanly as possible. I think with your guys' expertise, this couldn't go badly, right?
We'll have to see.
We got this.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's get started.
Jackson, we're ready for you now.
Welcome to your job interview.
My name is Jackson, happy to be here.
Jackson, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I have 18 years of experience in this field and 9 years of experience in a field loosely related to it.
Excellent. How many words per minute can you type?
Oh gosh, I would have to say rock climbing would be the most active thing I've ever done, but that's, I don't know. I'm not good at it.
How about, what's your favorite onomatopoeia?
My favorite color is blue, but I could be convinced to be green.
Good to know. Do you have any hobbies outside of work?
I don't have any condiments on me, but I can bring some next time for, my future employment date.
Okay. What's your favorite condiment?
I'd have to say barbecue sauce, big favorite condiment, barbecue sauce kind of guy, yeah.
Is that also your hobby?
Joe's Kansas City barbecue, great barbecue place.
What would you bring to a company potluck?
What would be my favorite animal? That's tough, because penguins are so, they're just little dudes, they waddle a lot, but red pandas are very cute.
Do you have those readily available?
Red pandas are better than normal pandas, yeah.
Okay. You like those also with barbecue sauce?
Yes, but only if there's, paper available. I can't do it without paper.
Okay. What country is to the north of us?
Oak, but more accurately, probably spruce.
Well, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
We will follow up in the next few weeks.
Any follow-up questions?
Or maybe not. Yeah.
Well, that went pretty great, I thought. I know I seemed pretty confident out there, but how would you talk me through being very nervous for a job interview?
I think it's normal to be nervous during a job interview. I think the best thing you can do to combat nervousness is practice. So the more kind of comfortable you are with the types of questions people are going to be asking, the more comfortable you will be in the answer. So just practicing, whether that's in front of a mirror or with your friends, maybe do a video call with somebody that you know and just practice. The more you can do it, the more comfortable you'll be doing it.
If you can work with someone you don't know, have them give you feedback. Some people like to stroke their tie, some people fidget with their hands, some people have strange quirks that come out whenever they're nervous. If you can know what you're going to default to and then figure out a way to sit on your hands or have something to fidget with, that will help with nervousness as well.
Yeah, I know I'm a hand fidgeter a lot of the time.
I never carry keys, because if I have keys or change in an interview, I'm going to be, making noise and jangling everywhere. So once you know those things, you can kind of minimize the distractions too.
Hannah, we're ready for you in here. So we have a couple questions just to get you started here. The first one would be, what was your favorite part of your last job?
My favorite part of my life has been my cats. I have like 16 of them, and I could tell you all of their names if you would like.
Yes, please.
Cherry, Bubbles, Frankie, Monster, Piper, Spots, Stinky. I don't know. That's probably boring you. But anyway, I have about 16 again.
That gives some good life experience. Yeah.
Do you have any bad habits?
I have a couple of black cats. Yes, I have about 6 of those. I think they might all be related, maybe interrelated. I like cats a lot. Have I mentioned that?
Who in your life inspires you?
One time I went to the store and I walked in and someone was holding up the store and I didn't know what to do, so I panicked and I just threw my purse at the guy and ran away.
What scares you that people may not know about you?
I really didn't like history as a subject in school. I think there's so much writing and I don't really like to write. So I was more into like things where we could fashion, merchandising, where we could see things, we could touch things, we could make pretty displays. No history. History, I just can't remember anything.
If you had to live by a quote, what would it be?
If I had to leave my home, where would I go? I would probably, my grandma lives in Maine and it's a beautiful state. I would probably leave my home and I would go live with my grandma in Maine.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, it's been great.
It has been something. So after an interview like that, how should I reach out to an employer and just, touch base?
I always think it's a good idea to say thank you. So getting a business card, getting contact information, one, so you know how to spell their name, because that can be tricky sometimes. But then you'll have, all of the information you need right there, and you can reach out, you can thank them for your time, tell them you're looking forward to hear from them, which will prompt them to action. I always think that's kind of a good way to follow up, is with graciousness.
If you're going to say thank you, do it as quickly as possible. But a follow-up 4 or 5 days later, if you still haven't heard back, is also okay. Just checking in, seeing how things are going. We tell everyone to do this. It seems like a very easy, low-hanging fruit to reach for, but in our experience in terms of interviewing candidates, I would say maybe less than 5% of the candidates actually do this.
At all levels, as student employment positions to full-time positions to executive positions, it doesn't matter. It's follow-up is important everywhere.
And you really want to be in that 5% so you can stand out to employers and get your name there.
Absolutely.
Travis, we're ready for you. Hello, welcome. My name is Hannah.
Thank you.
And my name's Jackson.
Nice
We'll
to
be
meet you.
interviewing you today. You want to start, Jackson?
Sure. What's a skill that you have that no one else knows about?
Something that I have that no one knows about, I don't know. I would have to say I'm pretty open when I talk to people, so there's really not much that I have that's special versus anyone else. So,
What TV show are you currently binging?
no, I can work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, no problem with that.
How would you like to receive your first paycheck?
My favorite appliance, I would have to say the dishwasher is probably my favorite one. I hate to hand wash
That's a good one.
dishes, so I like having a dishwasher for sure.
Do you have any regrets about your last job?
I don't have any requests for the job, no.
Okay.
So, if you were to say that you're most similar to a certain Disney character, what character would that be?
If I was a tree, I would say I would be an oak. I like the nice strong oak with deep roots for sure.
What is your method to resolving workplace conflict?
I would say no. I don't think so.
What's your primary mode of communication? How do you like to communicate?
My primary mode of transportation would be car. I definitely drive instead of walk or run.
What was your primary responsibility in your last position?
Sure, yeah.
Showing up for work?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
How would someone graciously handle a rejection from an employer?
Thank you again. You cannot go wrong with thank you. Thank you is just courteousness is just the top of the standard there. I've had candidates who've asked for feedback. I really appreciate that. Things that I could do better. How can you? What can I do better to make myself more qualified? That shows initiative. That shows that I want to take some action on getting better. Again, courtesy, common courtesy, and just being okay with that rejection.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming in and doing some fun interviews with us and giving everybody some tips on how to interview and what to do. I know that was a blast, even if some of our answers were not up to snuff. If you want to let our viewers know where they could find more about what's going on in career services.
So we're in Admin 130, so we welcome students to come in and talk to us. We're also online. career@nwmissouri.edu is just if you have email questions. And then Behind the Bearcat is our podcast where we talk to Northwest students, staff, faculty, and alumni. And that comes out every other Friday on YouTube as a video podcast, and then on all the audio platforms as well. And then we're also on Twitter and Instagram with that as well. So.
Well, make sure to go check those out and come back next week to see what we get up to here on Loosely Related.